Good morning, guys. This is day 54 of documenting myself every single day until I become a millionaire through e-commerce. And yeah, today I woke up, I woke up stressed, but yeah, I woke up stressed like normal, but when I was taking my walk, I was just thinking of all the bad things that happened this month with me, having to basically refund over hundreds and hundreds of orders, having to, take some chargebacks, having to, pay my suppliers still, having to pay my VA, my website developer, having to pay all these people. And lately I've been having to take money out of my stock account in order to run ads and in order to pay these people. And while I was thinking of all these bad things that were happening to me, all these terrible things that were just going on at this moment, this month, I just smiled, man. I just smiled, and it was like, I don't know, the most creepiest smile, like a crazy ass smile, because I just knew that this is gonna be a great comeback story. And I know that sounds fucking crazy, because right now you would think from like the outside scope that I would be panicking, which I was yesterday. I was in a terrible mood yesterday, but today, I just had this utmost belief in myself and utmost belief in God and what I was doing and what I was really trying to accomplish in my goals. And I just had the craziest fucking smile while I was walking. And there was a bunch of people walking past me too. They looked at me fucking crazy. But I did not give a shit, because I knew this is going to be a great comeback story. That's all I was thinking about in my head when I'm able to go on these fucking podcasts and talk about my story and my journey when I have a fucking 100,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers. And, I just have this successful business that, I have everything set up in place. This will be an amazing comeback story for that. And I can't wait for that to happen. And I'll be able to look back on these times where I was, these last couple of days where I was miserable, and you know, honestly, growing my distrust for God. I wouldn't say spite for Him, but a little distrust in Him. And man, it's a beautiful day, and I'm alive, and I'm still here, and He still gave me this opportunity to work for what I want and work for my goals and achieve what I want to achieve. And it's a beautiful thing. I always say my journey is the most beautiful because it's mine. And it's true. Your journey is the most beautiful for you, and mine is the most beautiful for me. And this is just part of my story and part of my journey. Something really hard that I have to go through, really stressful. I have not been able to sleep perfectly these last few days because the pressure is on. Man, I have to make this shit work, or it's back to fucking McDonald's. I gotta work at McDonald's or some shit. I don't know. But I have to make this shit work, or I was really thinking about switching back to organic for a few days, which I might still have to do because I'd rather go back to organic than fucking work at McDonald's, because I already gained the skills of organic drop shipping. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but I know I have to make this shit work somehow, and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm striving to achieve. Because if I, crawl in a ball and just keep pitying myself, nothing's gonna come from that, and eventually I'm gonna go back to fucking Walmart or Target where I was working before, and I never want to go back there because that was miserable. Like doing the 9 to 5, or really it was 5 to 3 o'clock. It was 5 to 3, and then from 3 to basically fucking midnight, I would be doing fucking organic drop shipping. And this was when organic was actually really fucking hard, and you had to go outside and film videos. Now it's a lot easier, but yeah, back then it was hard as shit, and it was miserable. I never want to go back to those days, and I promised myself I would never go back. So, I pray to God and I asked Him to, just just keep me strong, and I'm gonna keep walking the path that you're leading me on. And if that's, to go back to fucking McDonald's, then it is what it is. But I don't think that's my goal or that's my path. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working, like I say in every video. I can't stop here. I can't run away from my problems. They're my problems, and I have to solve them. And at least I can get a little bit of clarity making these videos and talking about it with you guys. You know, and yeah, man, this is gonna be an amazing comeback story when it's all said and done. And if you're in a very similar situation where you're in a tight pinch like me, where you could lose everything, I feel like that's the way you have to think about it. Like, you have to think in a totally broader lens, in a more futuristic kind of scope, and just know that this will be an amazing comeback story. Every successful person has been through shit, they've eaten shit, and they've been through that fucking through the mud, and they've all come out, and they've all become better people, stronger people, and more confident people from those challenges that they've been through. And that's exactly what's going to happen to me. No matter what happens, I'll always thank God for being alive. I'll always be grateful for the opportunity of even being able to do ecom in general. And I'll always have my family. They'll always love me no matter what, no matter if I if I lose everything, which I don't think I will. But yeah, I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop saying that. But yeah, they'll always love me, and they'll always be there for me, and they'll always be there to take care of me. And I can live with that. I can live with that clarity, just knowing that I'll always have someone that loves me, which is my family, my brother, my mom, and sorry, I had to readjust the camera there. It fucking fell. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm just I can live with that clarity of having people that are there for me, and having people that are just that love me. And I know God will always love me as well. I learned this through the hardest parts of my journey, and He's always there. He's always watching over me. He always loves me. No matter what bad things I say about him, no matter how much I sin, he will always be there, and he will always love me, take care of me. And he's the same for all of you. He loves all of you, and he will always be there and take care of all of you. So in reality, you really have nothing to worry about, especially if you're as young as me. Like, I'm only 20 years old, and I still have a lot of life to live, and being able to go through these hard experiences this early is really valuable as an entrepreneur and as a person. So, but yeah, that's all from me today. And just know that I'm gonna get back on my feet. I'm gonna try to push through, and I'm gonna try to make these videos more positive rather than negative, and just hopefully be an inspiration for you guys watching as well. Just know that this too shall pass. You're in a tough season of your life, and time always moves. And if you quit now, a year from now, you will regret it, because you were never able to really release all of your potential and all of your true capabilities, and you didn't have that belief and trust in yourself that you'll get through it, and you'll have to live with that for the rest of your life. So just don't quit. And yeah, just don't quit. Yeah, that's the video for today, guys. And if you want to follow along my journey, my name is Josh, and I'll be documenting myself every single day until I become a millionaire through e-commerce. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I am out. I'm getting back to work. Peace.